Jack, can you describe your emotions once you step out onto the Rose Bowl field that day? What will your adrenaline be like?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be super excited just to be a part of this game. Just to be a part of the history of the Rose Bowl game will be really special for me.
What did you learn from the conference game coming into this game? How will you use whatever you learned from that game to benefit you for the team against Oregon?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we went back and studied that game and saw what we did well and didn't do well. And I'd say the biggest thing is just limiting our mistakes and trying to make as many plays as we can.
Talk about your inspiration. Who inspires you? Who's your inspiration in life?
Yeah, I'd say my parents. My mom's the nicest human being you'll probably ever meet. She did so much for me growing up. And then I'd say my dad too. He's by far the hardest worker I've ever met, and I think anyone will ever meet in their life. I would put him against anyone to outwork anybody.
What words of inspiration do they plant in you or give you that inspire you?
Yeah, I'd say they kind of just remind me of how hard I worked, and they always pretty much say that they think I was born to do this and have some God-given talents.
So they're pretty proud of you, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I think my dad might get a little too proud. So yeah, it's fun.
What would you say to your friends and family in preparation for this game?
Yeah, I'd say just want to thank them for everything they've done up until this point. A lot of people have helped me get here, and I know everyone's going to be watching. So I'm going to play for them, and hopefully put a good performance on for them.
Will you be that much more inspired simply because of the fact that you're at the Rose Bowl? How will that affect your performance?
I'm not really sure how far it will affect my playing and everything like that. Obviously, I'm excited, and this is an amazing trip to be on. But once the game starts, it's just playing football again.
Is this a dream come true for you?
Absolutely. Yeah, you definitely watch the Rose Bowl growing up and see all the history of it, and think that you're a part of it is pretty special.
By chance, did you look at the 2011 game?
No, I didn't go back and watch the film, but I've definitely seen a bunch of clips from that. And yeah, I mean, I think we were here 3 years in a row, but we never won it. But it was, hopefully we can win it for those guys.
Right. So talk about the weather. How do you like the weather here?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's about 60 and sunny right now, so that's kind of perfect playing weather for me.
How's the weather back home?
Yeah, it's cold. It's definitely cold, but we haven't had too much snow yet, which has been nice, but it's going to get worse throughout the winter.
Who's your player that that inspired you? Is there a professional player that you try to emulate or look at?
I'm not really sure. I'd say any of the great quarterbacks in the league right now. I mean, obviously I could say Tom Brady. Just the way he basically puts his whole life aside for football, and that is his life, and does everything he can to be great. I'd say probably him.
All right. Well, any final words you want to say to anyone that will be watching the game? To the fans.
Excited to go, and it'll be fun.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is Gary George with the Inland Valley News reporting.